Hey everybody, so I'm here to talk to you guys about meal planning and prepping. So this is something that we're doing in our school community and something that I need to start doing. So in the VIP groups, you get a session on meal planning and meal prepping group session. So I'm going to talk to you about how I'm going to start doing this. This is one of my goals for 2026. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do because kids go back to school Monday, so I want to make sure that we're set. So I have a desktop calendar. This is brand new this year, where I have everything like what activities that the kids are involved in, when I'm making dinner, because my father-in-law and I take turns making dinner. My live cooking demo is also on my calendar here. So this kind of gives me an idea of what meals I need and what meals I don't need. I also need lunch for one boy, 2 adults. I'm also going to do some lunch planning for this as well. Tuesday is lunch for 2 kids, 2 adults. Wednesday is lunch out with my 5-year-old. Thursday, I have Bible study, so I don't worry about lunch for the kids. My father-in-law does that. And then Friday is lunch for one kid and 2 adults. The weekends are either leftovers. Next Saturday, I'm not so sure what's happening because my daughter has a sleep study, so she has a lot happening that weekend. And I'm taking her to Disney on Ice. We're just going to focus on Monday through Friday for now. So I need lunch for basically 4 days, and then dinner 3 days. And one of them is going to be live demo. So because this is a live demo, which is every Thursday, that's a specific recipe. So I can look up those recipes ahead of time, right? I can plan out what those demos are and look up those recipes and add them to my grocery list right off the bat. So I don't even have to do anything. I also have to pack lunches, right? So I have to pack lunches Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for my 2-year-olds. And then my daughter also wants a lunch on Wednesday, wants to pack lunch for Wednesday. So normally she buys, but Wednesdays for some reason she doesn't want to buy, she wants to pack. So we also have to think about packing lunches for a toddler and a 7-year-old as well. My 5-year-old, he goes to kindergarten part-time in the afternoon, so he just needs a snack. So snacks are fairly easy. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over to the refrigerator. So we're going to see what we already have. So we're not even going to plan out what we're making yet until we see what we already have. So I have paper with me, so we're going to go ahead. Guys, we're going to look at lunch, right? So we need lunches for at home. So it's the boys. So we have some corn dogs in here that my son loves. We have some breaded chicken that we can do. We have some chicken nuggets. We have some stuffed shells. So we have some really nice, good stuff here that's really great for lunches. I believe we also have some mac and cheese. So I'm not going to worry too much about the lunch stuff. I think we're fine. And then for dinner, we have some chicken. So that should get us, we have plenty of chicken. We have pork, which will get us through. We also have some hamburger, and we have some steaks as well. So I think we're actually good for meals this week, honestly. And then we have some salmon fish and things like that. And we also have to think about breakfast, right? So the kids have some mini pancakes that they like. They also want to look at fruits and veggies. And so they like the yogurt. So we also have hot dogs, but we need hot dog buns. So we can definitely add that to our list. Hot dog buns, right? Actually, I don't think we do need hot dog buns. Nope, we're good on buns. But if we do hamburgers, we'll need buns. We have plenty of sliced cheese. So we have some biscuits for breakfast in here. They like the yogurts and the cheeses for snacks, which is good. We have some celery, so if we want to make some soup. What? We also have plenty of leftovers. So we got turkey, so we can even do that over lunches this week. I think we have plenty of eggs, so I'm not going to worry about the eggs for this week for breakfast. And we got plenty of biscuits. We got some bacon, so I think we're good for most part. Also looking at our fruit and kind of judging that. So strawberries look okay. We're low on grapes. So I'm going to add some grapes because you always can have some fruits. Also vegetables. So we have some carrots in here that we are good with. Right, so what are the things when you're going through your refrigerator? What are some things that you guys always eat? Condiments, also one of those things we could definitely use some ketchup. Alright, so continuing with breakfast, we have plenty of cereal, so again, I think we're good on breakfast. I think this shopping trip is basically just getting those specific ingredients that we need for our live cooking demo, and just filling in the empty spaces. So we don't actually need a lot. We have plenty of mac and cheese again for lunches. We got some mixes here that we can make for breakfast as well, so that's also a good thing. We got some cheese that the kids can take for school. We have a bunch of crackers, apple sauces. I just gotta be careful because my son's daycare is particular about things, so I might have to get him maybe some goldfish or some other snacks. Not plenty of juice. We could probably use some apple juice because my 2-year-old loves apple juice. We had another one in here. So we'll get more apple juice. Put it on the island. We still have some pasta, so we're going to hold off on that as well, I think, this week. Not baked into the canned vegetables. We have some frozen vegetables, so I think that'll be fine. We could do some more rice. Definitely kind of low on the rice, which is a staple for Asian food. Meal planning wise, I think we have what we need. We're good on coffee. We still have some oranges. And honestly, those go really slowly too. And I have a bag of apples as well. So I think we're good there. The other things that you don't often think about that you might need to look at is toilet paper towels and things like that as well, right? The common things that you use every day. Toilet paper is getting a little low. We still have plenty of paper towels. Let's check the laundry detergent. I look good there. We can definitely use cat litter. Now we use a special type of cat litter, so we'll have to go. Yeah, so we're good on cat litter. So I think we're honestly good with what we have so far for meal planning. So we just basically need those specific items and then just a couple little things here and there. So this is how you meal plan or meal prep and start that process of basically looking at your week or your calendar. What meals do you need? What meals are you making? So I'll probably do a chicken dish, maybe a chicken soup or something on Monday. Tuesday, and Wednesday, don't worry about dinner, but for lunches, we'll do mac and cheese, leftovers. That's lunch out. This one, we'll probably do hot dogs for lunch. And then dinner is that demo. Breakfast, so typically for breakfast, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, it's like a cereal or pastry. Tuesday and Thursday, I do bacon, eggs, and that's just the routine that we do. And snacks are just, if they're good, they get snacks. If they eat, they get snacks. If they don't eat, if they misbehave, they don't get snacks. So that's how we handle the snack situation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if they get snacks, we try and encourage, obviously, the fruit and the healthy stuff. Well, here we have some steak. Maybe we'll do steak and potatoes. You can plan that out. I actually do think we need potatoes. Yeah, we can definitely get some more potatoes. Like I said, we don't need a lot. We basically just need the staples of what we typically go through and what we typically eat. Alright guys, thanks for watching this meal planning video. I hope this interests you in learning more about how to properly meal plan. This is just a quick of how I'm going to start doing this. Thanks.